is advancing at a mind-blowing rate. This year's CES, the largest ever, is the hub of technological innovation. I'm Jeff Schmidt along with Dave Casper. True confession time. Dave and I are tech geeks. It's been our pleasure sharing with you, our RAB members, through Radio Sales Today, what these incredible technological marvels mean in your radio sales career. Programmatic is a term we've been hearing a lot about. There was a session here at CES about programmatic, and Dave Casper was there.
eMarketer estimates that programmatic ad buying accounted for $3.4 billion in 2013 ad spending. In 2016, that number is estimated to top $21 billion. With nearly 60% of all digital ad spending done programmatically, it's no surprise to see it on the agenda at any conference. Still, we wondered what radio might learn from Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Verizon AOL, Yahoo, and Cablevision when they gathered to discuss the state of programmatic ad buying at this year's CES. While the panel uniformly agreed that programmatic brings unprecedented efficiency to the ad buying process, they were equally united around the idea that under the best circumstances, the process remains difficult. Of great concern was the amount of money from every ad dollar that actually makes it to the publisher providing the content. Louis Rothkopf of AdNative estimates that of every dollar spent, some 60% is going to middlemen and not to publishers. These issues and others have caused some major marketers, including Walmart and Procter & Gamble, to establish their own ad exchanges and take programmatic buying in-house. Rothkopf's advice to buyers: know what you're buying and pay what it's worth. Cablevision's Paul Haddad added his own advice to publishers. Know the value equation. Why are you going after programmatic ad dollars? Increasing revenue? Cost reduction? Increasing efficiencies? These can all be great reasons, but when you distill them down and consider the finite inventory available in electronic media, generating new revenue may be the best reason of all.
Wearables received lots of attention at this year's CES. Dave had a chance to look at both the Casio and the Samsung Gear 2 smartwatches.
So the great thing about the Gear S2, especially here at the convention, is I don't have to carry around my phone all day, right? So if I get an important message or phone call or email, I can just simply glance down at my wrist and check out everything that's most important to me. And the coolest, newest thing about the Gear S2 features is that we've just put Uber on your wrist. So this interface is way easier to use. You don't have to keep putting your finger up in front of the display and interrupting what you see. You just basically twist through, check it out.
This one's going to be an outdoor version of a smartwatch. So it's got 3 built-in apps. They're going to cater to for cycling, fishing, and trekking, or hiking in other words. So it's got a built-in barometer, altimeter. For fishing, it's going to give you peak times and areas to find fish. So it'll give you like an idea of when it's good time for the fish to come in. It'll also, for your cycling, it'll give you your distance. If it's compatible, it'll connect through Bluetooth with Android. You can find notifications on here. You can use OK Google on here.
If you've never attended CES, you might think, what's the big deal? Chris Eli of the Consumer Technology Association shared some research. Maybe this answers the question. Consumers are estimated to spend $224 billion on electronics in 2016, $55.1 billion on smartphones, and $18.1 billion on tablets, making them the number 1 and number 3 electronics purchases respectively. Perhaps the most important, as you're calling on local retailers, is that bricks and mortar stores remain very important to consumers. 68% of all smartphones will be purchased in a physical store, while 25% will be bought online. Also at this year's CES, Ryan Seacrest accepted Variety's inaugural Digital Impact Leadership Award. I had the chance to talk to Bob Pittman, President and CEO of iHeartMedia. He always does a great job talking about the power of radio. I asked him why CES should matter to radio. And he said everything being done in the technology space matters to radio because it matters to consumers. Pittman said our strategy is not to deliver radio. Our strategy is to build engaged relationships using radio and any other devices that the consumer is using. It's been an incredible week, from automotive to wearables to immersive technology. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Now, we wouldn't have been able to do what we've done this week without the incredible talent and hard work of Andrew White. He's been our cameraman, our video editor, and a great partner to have this year at CES. Andrew, cheers, mate.
CES 2016 is going into the record books and the history books. What happened in Vegas from a technology innovation standpoint definitely will not stay in Vegas. I'm Dave Casper.
And I'm Jeff Schmidt, and that's Radio Sales Today.